Hello students, today we will discuss about ionic vinyl polymerization. As in the last lecture we have discussed about the free radical vinyl polymerization. So in this ionic vinyl polymerization, actually the polymerization can occur via two ways. One is cationic polymerization and another is anionic polymerization. Our intermediate can be formed via the attack of cation or anion. If it is formed via attack of cation, then it will be cationic, and if the intermediate is anion, then it will be anionic polymerization. Mechanism will follow same steps, same three steps. First is chain is initiation, second step is chain propagation, and third is chain termination. But note that the intermediate will be cation or anion. As in the earlier case, this was free radical. For example, consider the polymerization of alkene in the presence of acid. So, first step in the chain initiation, the first step will be attack of proton on the double bond, and as we see in the structure, this will attack over this double bond and this will get attached to this carbon, and a new carbocation is formed as an intermediate. This is chain initiation. Second step is chain propagation. As we know, in the chain propagation, our earlier formed intermediate attack on the second monomeric unit. In this case, this is the intermediate carbocation. This will attack over this double bond and will get attached to this carbon. See here, this will attach to CH2, and another carbocation is formed. This is chain propagation, and this will continue, and a number of intermediate we can recover, and we get this type of intermediate. We can generalize this in the form of this. Next step will be chain termination. As we know, chain termination can occur here by the loss of proton. The chain will go terminate if there is a loss of proton. For example, see here, in this intermediate, if H is removed from here and the pair will shift here in the form of H positive is removed, proton is lost, then this electron pair will come here and we will get double bond, and this is now a non-reactive species. So chain will get terminated. Next is anionic vinyl polymerization. Anionic vinyl polymerization, as it is clear from the name, in this case the intermediate will be anion. This type of polymerization is initiated by anionic catalysts such as alkali metalamides, alkyl lithiums, and Grignard reagent. Mechanism: first step is chain initiation. The anion will attack on this, as it is a electron rich species. So when this attack on this carbon, this pair will shift to this carbon, and another electron rich species, and anion is generated. That is our intermediate. Sorry. Next step is chain propagation. As in the earlier cases, this formed anion then will attack on the second monomeric unit. The attack will be here, and this bond will shift to here, and we will get a new intermediate, and this process again continues, and we can generalize the term in this way. Okay, this is the chain propagation. Next step will be chain termination. Chain termination, again in this case, a source of proton will terminate the reaction. Consider here case, we can add here one proton. The proton will get add up on this. When this is add up here, the chain got terminated. Now this is now non-reactive, so chain will get terminated. Next topic is limitations of vinyl polymerization. What are the limitations of vinyl polymerization? Vinyl polymerization is usually carried out by using free radical initiators. The anionic and cationic are less common, and two main type of problem arises generally. The first one is free radical vinyl polymerization gives rise to polymeric chains which are not linear but with several branching. The presence of these branches have strong influence on the properties of polymer. Due to poor fitting, these have low degree of crystallinity and weak mechanical properties. Another problem is with the stereochemistry of polymerization. Due to head to tail bonding of monomers, in this polymerization, 3 different arrangements are possible, and we have to carefully control the reaction condition due to difference in properties of 3 different arranged polymers. The 3 possible arrangements are, first one is isotactic. Isotactic, iso means same, tactic means order, means same order will be there. It means all the substituent groups are on same side of extending zigzag chain. This is the zigzag chain, and we can see this is above the plane, G is above the plane, H is below the plane. Again G is above the plane, H is below the plane, G is above the plane, H is below the plane, or away from the observer, we can say. So this is isotactic. Second type of configuration is syndiotactic. Syndio means alternate, tactic means order, means now order will be alternate. It means all the substituent groups regularly alternate on opposite side, means one time G will be above the plane, in the next H will be above the plane, again G, again H, so alternate order will be followed. Next is atactic. Atactic means no order, means no order will be followed, यानी क्या होगा, randomly distribution होगा. It means all the substituent groups are randomly distributed on either side. It is not clear H will be above the plane or G will be above the plane, means random arrangement will be there. So these are the 3 configurations which arises in case of vinyl polymerization. So it is the major drawback associated with this polymerization. So next topic of our discussion will be now Ziegler-Natta polymerization. Ziegler-Natta polymerization, actually this is the polymerization reaction on the basis of names of 2 scientists, Ziegler and Natta. Some notable points: Ziegler and Natta were 2 scientists actually. This is also called coordination polymerization. This was first introduced by Carl Ziegler and Gladio Natta. Ziegler-Natta is titanium tetrachloride and alkyl aluminium compound. So titanium tetrachloride and alkyl aluminium, as aluminium shows 3 valency, so this will be thrice in an inert solvent like heptane. So this will be the complex form. This is called Ziegler-Natta catalyst. R is most commonly triethyl. Mainly हम क्या लेते हैं यहाँ, triethyl. Now we will discuss about the mechanism of Ziegler-Natta polymerization. Step 1, formation of complex by addition of titanium tetrachloride and triethyl aluminium. Now triethyl aluminium and titanium chloride will react with each other, and this will form this complex, complex 1. Next, as we add the monomeric unit, this monomeric unit will get entrapped between the titanium and this ethyl group. See here, this will form a coordinate bond with titanium. In the next, this got introduced in between titanium and ethyl. This is complex 2, and this now insertion of ethyl molecule between titanium metal and alkyl group leads to complex 2. This type of insertion can be achieved further. For example, see here another molecule of monomeric unit. This will get again form the coordinate bond. In the next, this will get introduced in between titanium and the alkyl group, and this process will continue. On termination of process, termination means insertion of hydrogen atom. If we insert an hydrogen atom, we can terminate the chain. See here, we have introduced hydrogen and this will get removed. This is the product form on insertion of hydrogen atom. Second possibility is beta elimination. What is beta elimination? The functional group, the carbon which contain functional group is called alpha, and next carbon to the functional group is called beta. If we eliminate the product from here, here we will get double bond and the product will be formed as shown in the diagram. Thank you.